What was the conception of that, by the way? What made you want to do that?
So at the time, it was a couple years ago, but I was with my old manager, and we were just thinking about like all the artists we've worked with so far, and it would have been cool to just like throw a show with everyone we worked with, or like just close friends we worked with, like a hard performance with each performer and like two videos. And so yeah, we just like came up with the concept to just have like a showcase of like dope people that I enjoy listening to and like
Yeah.
other people enjoy listening to. So yeah, we had Mindy,
Yeah, she's
Alameda,
fine.
yeah, Jay Wild, and my first one Amaria perform, and then the main DJs were Go-Go and Olea.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was just like, it was definitely scary throwing my first concert. It was at the Echo too,
Yeah.
which is like a pretty good
That's a
venue
big venue
for
too.
like
That's
my
like
first show.
That's like a stamp.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know?
it's
It's official.
300 cap venue.
Yeah.
And obviously, like first 2 weeks, the sales were like, I don't know, guys. But I think I also still had like the trust in the universe that it was gonna go well, and like I had my community still, like my friends were coming. As long as my friends are there, I'm good. And
Wow.
and then we got to the show day of, it was sold out. Like after the
Whoa.
night, it got sold out. And then we had merch too, and it all sold out. And I was like, wow, I'm like so grateful
Wow.
that people were there to witness it.
Wow.
And like it was also my first time really like speaking on the mic and like hosting too. I am not that person. Even when I DJ now, like I hate getting on the mic.
Yeah.
But I had to do that, and it was like great because I was all my friends. Like I was speaking to my friends on stage basically. But yeah, it was a challenging experience. But with the help of my manager and her team that she like kind of gathered for it went super well.
Yeah. So you produce, well, you play the harp, you produce. But something we didn't talk about. When did DJ
Yeah.
get in this mix?
I started DJing like 3 years ago, and
Oh, so this is relatively
very
new.
recently. And yeah, my friend was selling his DJ. He was actually in the background of on the radar performance.
Hey.
Hey. But I like thank him all the time because like he's the one who helped me like
Yeah.
on the DJ. And so I bought his controller from him one day, and I was just like kind of locked in. I was like, I want to be a DJ. I like doing talks all the time too. I think I have good music taste, so I think it just made sense for me to be a DJ from a producer too. I think producing and DJ go hand in hand really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like picked it up, started DJing with one of my friends, Shalu. I had a DJ practice with him now. I went to USC with him. So it's just like, it feels like,
It's so funny because it's something like a common thing that I see is like start something and then now it's happening at the highest level. Like we start playing harp, now like I'm a harpist, you know, like it's my thing.
yeah.
Start producing, Grammy nominated. Start DJing, I was listening to one of your old interviews, and at that time, you were getting ready to DJ at one of the NBA All-Star Weekend events.
Oh, I was playing hard.
Oh, you're playing hard. Okay, so how did that go? 'Cause that was before.
Yeah.
Now I want to know, like, how was that experience?
It was cool. They flew me out to Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
And yeah, they had a harp for me there. They like rented a harp, I guess. I just showed up, played like an after party thing or something, and it was cool. Like a lot of basketball players there. I don't really watch sports, so I was like, okay, I don't know who you are, but you look familiar. But yeah, it was sick.
That's fine. I'm glad I went well, because I was like, I'm going to ask her about, like, the after effect of that.
Yeah.
And then you were talking about House Rules. That is your DJ collective?
So, my DJ collective is called Don't Go Yet.
Don't Go Yet.
With Shalu. And we have a series called House Rules.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, we started doing that at like my friend's heritage school. She has a really
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
yeah.
I've seen like one of my friends went. You guys did one like kind of recently,
Yeah, we
right?
did.
Yeah.
So yeah, she has a showroom in downtown LA, and so we did our first kind of like YouTube series there. And yeah, we just kind of wanted to make a space where it wasn't just DJing out. Like we like listening to music in all the sorts of different spaces in the world.
I feel like that's so cool. Like just cool to put it
Yeah.
in different content.
And like invited all our friends, like they were playing like guitar on the side, and like we're not really strangers game.
Yeah.
Just listening to music and like people getting feedback and the tea and going on too. It was just like a very chill vibe, but like felt like community.
Yeah.
And it was just like fun.
Yeah.
And like I think that is the main focus we have, is just like making sure people feel welcome and like they're eager to be themselves and just talk freely and like just make their needs known. Because I think we're just sick of the egos that
Yeah.
are scared. And I've dealt with so many people like that, especially with like the caliber of artists I have with it. So yeah, I think have cultivated
I have. It's so funny. Every time you say something, my brain like splits off into like three questions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, which one of these is the most important question and the most like in
Yeah.
context to what we're saying right now? But I want to say, because I've never heard of a DJ collective before. So like, why that? Like, what brought it? What came upon that?
Me and Sean, we've been friends since like my junior year college, and he also produces too. So like he's just like my brother. Like we've done everything together. He's good, he's good, and I think this year, as we both have grown as DJs, it just makes sense to like just make something like brand out of it, because we were just doing so many events, taking content too, like not really knowing where to put it, but like one day I was like, let's just make a page for it and then
Yeah.
see where it goes, and like not really have high expectations, but just like a place where it can be a home. And yeah, so we just created Don't Go Yet. Like we were thinking about like names and stuff and like going on ChatGPT.
Yeah.
But like Don't Go Yet felt like
Don't go, the party's still
yeah,
going.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it just felt right when we stopped them, and yeah.
And then now it's here. Okay, so how does somebody like, let's say there's like a little girl somewhere, right, and she wants to pursue music. How do you get from I just started training, playing hard, started producing, to like being on a Kehlani song or being on a Miley Cyrus song? What is that trajectory? What is that path? What are the steps to get there? I feel like your case is very unique too. You know,
Yeah.
it's like love to hear like how you.
I think it's really, the way I see it is the universe really rewarded me for finding something that paid me for it. And playing hard in classical music didn't bring me much joy. Like I love classical music, I love playing orchestra, but I knew that it wasn't my end goal. And I was lost for a couple of years in college. I was like, I don't know what to do. COVID hit too, like during the time, like focus on everything. And yeah, once I started like posting content, TikTok, rap covers on Hard, whatever, that's when things felt like, oh, things are happening. Like people are coming to me now. I'm finding new opportunities, new pathways that I can never imagine. And just like keeping, like following that energy, like to stay where you feel most happy, and like things just happen.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just still living
So you would say posting like your talents to social media also that like helps.
It helps for sure.
Because I think a lot of artists, you probably know this, you're around artists all the time, but they kind of don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I think,
But how did you, what, even through that not liking,
Yeah.
you still were like, you know what, this is something that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And what made you do that?
Well, during COVID, when it hit, I lost my job. I was just at home in LA and didn't know what to do, so I was just like on TikTok all the time. I was like, let me just make some videos.
Yeah.
And that kind of helped me like gain some audience a little bit. And then I would like tag artists so they would see it too. And that gave me more momentum. And like, ooh, maybe I can like work with these artists. They like, I DM them. And they want like loops or something. And that's when I started making loops or producers or artists. And yeah, just working with more producers and meeting them. And yeah, just kind of like reaching out a lot.
Reaching out. So putting yourself into the,
Yeah.
not, because I think the mistake that a lot of people make, right, is, because like what you're saying is true, you know, like you have to trust and empower yourself. You have to do things with joy and gratitude. But I think a lot of artists make the mistake of thinking like they can have that feeling and be really good at something and that's enough.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people forget about that.
Yeah,
Reaching
you
out
do have to like.
and like putting yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
And putting like half of the work is mastering your skill,
Yeah.
and I feel like the other half of the work is like showcasing.
Yeah. And yeah, I feel like clothes must be like that.
Yeah.
I really believe that too. And like in the beginning of my career, I was doing so many people. My manager was doing hella people.
Wow.
Even now, like my new management, she reaches out to like the Lot Radio on the radar. I never thought I could be a DJ doing that.
Yeah.
And she just asked and it happened.
And it happened.
And like I don't think a lot of people realize that they can just do that.
Wow. Amazing. That was perfect.
But yeah, so you just have to ask sometimes. Like you never know. Like the worst thing they can say is no. They're like not right now.
My dad used to tell me that, and like, for some reason, I didn't really embody it until I got much older, and I was like, whoa, like, actually just ask,
Yeah.
bro. Like, how, no, okay. And then you just move along with your life. It doesn't even,
Yeah, and if it was not meant for you, it's not meant for you.
Yeah.
Like you probably dodged some huge
Yeah.
bullets.
yeah. Or you maybe, it was a no right then,
Yeah.
but you put yourself in
No,
someone's
maybe.
mind,
Yeah.
you know, and now at a later time, I don't know, life is open.
Yeah.
It's unpredictable. Man, what a like thing, you know? So you are a producer, right? And I just kind of want to find out how you feel, because most producers that I meet, like producing, it's like a very male-dominated industry, you know? So how has it been, like your experience being like a woman in this like very male-dominated industry?
It's obviously been hard, like any woman.
Yeah.
It is hard in a male-dominated industry. I think still to this day, like I enjoy working with more men, and I think when I step into like spaces where it's mostly men and like some producers, I feel like I'm back to like my inner child, like kind of hiding, because all the men are like sports and boys games and whatever. Like I can't relate to that, and I also feel like because I'm a woman, they kind of brush me aside, like oh she's like whatever, like, all these kind of things, like she's not as good.
Yeah.
So honestly, I just like working with women because I can just be with them. Like, just have, yeah, like, have a girl time, but also make fire music. Like girls are good, like so much better. Like
I actually, honestly, and this is on the DJing side, I actually like way prefer female DJs
Yeah,
because the taste,
you just have a
like
good
the level of
intuition.
taste, yeah, like the way the sound, the journey that I'm on, I feel like it's different when
Exactly.
it's like a female DJ
Yeah.
versus a male DJ.
Right.
Wow, that's so cool. So like, I mean, what's one belief that you had earlier on in your career that you like outgrown at this point?
Um,
Like, what's changed? Because now you've seen things.
I think a lot of people idolize artists to the point where they're like parasocial, whatever, like they are really excited to meet someone, and I feel like I've met so many artists who's like they're just not who they are, or they're not who they like seem to be.
Yeah.
And like I've met a lot of people who are like very weird and like egotistical and like, but they have so many fans or like just like such an audience who like I don't know, yeah. I feel like people don't realize a lot of them are weird. Like I think I used to be like that because I was a fangirl too, like One Direction
Yeah.
growing up, but I think now like I have to treat people like just like the same as
As
mentioned,
people.
like just as people, just a
Yeah.
human being, just like me, like just because they have like a huge audience or a million followers, whatever, I'm not gonna
That's what I
treat,
really
yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm not really gonna treat them differently.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I get to work with cool people, or like I like working with people that seem genuine and like continue working with them. Like I've definitely worked with people that I did enjoy working with, but I'm not gonna work with them again because it wasn't worth my time. Yeah.
Wow. Because you like, I would say, in your own regard, you built something big for yourself. How do you stay grounded? Like, how do you, like, once your art is getting attention, how do you stay, like, no, I'm me.
Yeah.
I'm just taking on this, like,
Right, yeah. I think I always stay grateful. Like every day I'm like so I think that this whole past year, every day I've been like I just love my life. Like, I really enjoy living. Like I used to not. Like in high school or like college, like I was proud of myself. And now that I'm like living my dreams and like being stable with music too, it feels like I could die tomorrow and be happy. And like I think that is important to me. As long as I'm happy today and I'm making good decisions to myself today, I'm good.
yeah.
And yeah, I think I wouldn't be here without like the support I have from my friends and family and just the audience I have too. Like I'm just so grateful.
That's, wow. Wait, so when you say stable through music, you mean like you live your life through your art?
Yeah,
Like your
I've
art,
been
like you are an
full
artist.
time since 2 years ago. I used to be an
Wow.
A&R.
How does one, because that's tough.
It is tough.
That, like, right there, you've broken yourself into a very special category, living through music. How does one get there? Like, how do you balance being an artist and also making sure that you're building kids?
Yeah. I mean, in the beginning, it's basically like a startup. Like, you have to invest in yourself for the first 2 or 3 years. And that was me. I was struggling a lot in the beginning, like when I quit my job. And luckily, I have parents who like helped me out when I need it. Like I also have really like I have pride and I don't like admitting to them that I'm struggling. So like I will do anything to like make things work or make ends meet. So like I was just working a lot and like just trusting in everything and like obviously it was hard but things would get better over time and like as things happen I would just like keep believing me and just keep going. Like I think people give up too easily. And yeah, after 3 years, honestly, this past year was when I really felt honesty and like my wow, it's not
Hey.
like pay
Bills on
attention to
time. Yeah.
and like it just felt like all the seeds that I had planted since college or like since when I started this year are now coming to fruition and now becoming something that I can just like live off of
Yeah.
and like continue living off of because like even though I just got a grand nomination, I think there's way more to be done and like it's only going to be going up from here. And so I'm just really excited for like how much more money I make and like I mean
No, that's real though, because
like,
people don't like to say that, but like it's real,
and
you know.
I feel
That's
like people
life.
are afraid of like growing older, but I'm so excited to become older in like my 30s too. Like that's what I'm gonna be even more stable
Yeah.
and like into my own craft and like even more new.
Wow. Yo, we love that growth because I was listening to one of your earlier interviews with, I think his name is Sage.
Oh, dude,
Sage, yeah. And you were just talking about how like you were tired, like you were working,
Yeah.
and like man, and you were just talking about like man, I wish this could pay my bills.
Yeah.
You know, so it's cool to see
Nice.
growth in a person. You know, that's I feel like that's wow. Chef's kiss. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. Wait, so random, but you were talking. I didn't even know you had
That's
that.
crazy.
Right? I was like, did she just do that? But you were talking about like artists and like their egos and like being. You don't have to say any names.
Yeah.
But do you have any like stories for us? Or anything that's happened, you're just like, wait, what?
I do. Oh my god. Yeah, so last year I met someone and we became really good friends. But I think over time I realized how social primary would only become friendly when I could help her get to where she wanted to be and like her people. And she was very good at just hiding that side and like would be like best friends with everyone. Like I'll just like mask. But me being autistic and like very good at copying and using people, like after that mask fell after a few months, I was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
I don't like this and I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
But I did crush out on her because like I've never crashed out on a friend, but she was really pushing my buttons.
Yeah.
And she knew. And I was like,
Yeah, she must have really been, because you don't, I feel like it
wow,
takes
yeah.
a while to
It
like
takes
blow
me
your
so
fuse.
much to
Yeah,
like
you
get
give me like
angry.
grounded.
Yeah, and like I haven't yelled at a person like in a long time. Maybe like my toxic ex
Wow.
years ago, like 2 years ago, but I haven't been in that space where I needed to yell at someone, like
Yeah.
just really crash me out. And when I crashed out, like I did, I was good.
You're like, yeah, that's good.
And as a Pisces too, I'm like, once someone is out of my life, I'm never talking
The
to you
door
again.
is shut,
Yeah, like you will
completely
never
sealed.
hear me
Sheesh.
from me ever again.
Man, what is it's I wonder what it is about, because I don't think any other industry like deals with this type of thing, and I feel like it's funny because there's in other industries like people make a lot more like money, you
Yeah.
know, like if you're a doctor or
Right,
like this
yeah.
that, but in music, I don't know what it is, but people just it just does
Everyone just
something.
wants to be famous.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
word is so scary
Yeah,
too. It's
I
like an
don't
icky word.
want to.
Famous.
I just want to be recognized for the things that I do that I
So that's weird,
yeah.
yeah.
And if that brings me a lot of eyes, I'm okay with that, but I don't want mega famous to means that I can't go out on the street without being like,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I feel like people really want that, right? And like they will
They-
do anything to get there. And that means like
is success to you?
Success to me is just, I think being stable through music, like just doing what I love and that having that being like my major.
So you're successful now.
Yeah.
Hey, let's clap for it. Clap it up. Okay, so I have this thing, right? It's this segment where you will. Come on, guys.
I don't have that.
No. Do it in real life.
Um,
There you go. It's called rapid fire questions. Okay? So I'm gonna ask you 10 questions and like don't think. Like just answer like the first thing. That's the answer, right? Okay. So morning studio or late night? Morning? Really? Wow. Why?
I like to sleep.
I like to,
Yeah. And I wake up early in the morning to go to the gym.
I like to sleep. Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. So like morning, I have a good morning routine. Like I like to just like do everything.
Okay. And I feel like the heart should be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
If your heart could talk, what would it complain about?
Just not changing straight enough. No maintenance ever.
Nurturing.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
So sleeping.
Skater?